and sit down.
Hello. Woohoo! It is a Friday, and Dennis and I thought we would pop on and hang out a little bit, a little show and tell. I've gotten a bunch of stuff over the past, I don't know, few weeks or whatever. Dennis was away for a week, picked up some stuff. So we thought a little afternoon delight. We'd pop on and do that with you. Look at Dennis there. It looks like he's staring off into the distance. That's what I'm saying. You were just staring up and above your camera line for some. I don't know what was going on.
I had problems moving some stuff, and they were like flopping up on the screen. So I was like, So I was just having a technical difficulty, but you caught me.
Hey, you know, on Tuesday night when we did the professionals, it was on Aaron's channel, and that dum-dum started the show, introduced me, introduced Graham. We were probably on for about 5 minutes, and I looked into the upper left-hand corner and was like, oh, hey, Aaron, we're not live. And he was like, oh!
Did he really?
Yep. So,
wow, that's awesome.
We've all been there. Randy Howell in the house. Hello. Duck Baron. Hello. Corey Ransom Art. Hello. And yeah, I don't know if you saw this about poor Charlie's London. She broke her ankle in 2 places. She posted photos from inside the hospital.
Oh, I did not.
You and her could talk about ankle issues.
We could.
Except
it's been
I think she's going to have to have a metal plate put in.
Oh, worse. I just had a boot.
Marcus.
AJ. Yeah, Canada, a boot.
You've got a metal plate in your head. So you know what I like about AJ? He's got the best little profile picture I've ever seen.
He does. AJ does, and you know, I'm just wondering if that's really what he looks like.
Now, here's the thing, Dennis. That's me.
Oh, no way. Put AJ back up.
That is from my hat. I will. That's from my How to Draw book. That's when I was in art school.
Ha! I could have swore it was one of the guys from Aha.
Take on me.
Wow,
take
AJ.
on me.
What a suck up.
Yeah, he is. He'll be here in a couple weeks for Heroes Con, and
I know. And if he doesn't look like that picture, I'm going to be very disappointed. Just saying.
Dennis, nobody can be that handsome except for this guy.
Well, even that guy right now looks nothing like that.
That's because the hair traveled from here to here.
Yes, Mr. Clean.
And it went from dark brown.
In the house. Joe and I were
Joe Bernardo
about our DVD movie collections. You know, we really are brothers from another mother. They are virtually identical. I mean, in almost every aspect.
2 guys in the United States that have the same porn collection. Who would have thought?
I know, right?
You've got Debbie Does Dallas? I do too. And the sequel, Debbie Does Dallas Even Harder.
Oh.
Debbie Does Dallas 2, deeper and uncut.
Flesh Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Uh,
Complimenting your shirt.
Love it.
Nice.
I did see them when they were in town. It was Motley Crue, Poison, Joan Jett had opened for them, and Def Leppard. Great, great show. Quite a few hours. It was absolutely worth it.
Nice. So, Dennis, one thing that Dennis and his lovely wife are going to shoot over to this side of town. We're going to go to a place for dinner. Uh, and I got
A
something
new
to give you,
place.
big guy. Are you ready? Are you ready? This will be. Do you have any books that are 9.8?
Yeah, I got a bunch of X-Men.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What's your earliest X-Men that's a 9.8? It can't be that early.
Oh, probably in the 120s.
Really? So
Yeah.
John Byrne, 9.8. All right. Yeah, but you know what? This is the book. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do the screen properly. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. There you go. This, my friend, will now be your favorite 9.8 book. Dun, dun, dun. That's right. Monsters of the Midway, the comic book from 2018. Art by me, 9.8. I got four of these bad boys, and I know you want one.
Nice. It looks like it's even signed, Andy.
It is a yellow tag, baby. Autograph, man.
Dude,
Got
that's awesome. Flip over the
you
back.
can
Let's see the back of it too.
look, you can see that sig? The back is no frills. It's just the Athleta logo and the Chicago Bears. Uh, so
Nice.
there you go. AJ says $2 confirmed. You tack a few zeros on the end of that and we'll talk. Because this is a very rare book to get. And that I'm not even joking about.
No,
So,
it is
I mean,
rare. I know for a fact that all the Chicago Bears stuff, because they've got to have at least 40 or 50 fans that watch them. So
oh,
I mean, they print out that many.
you bastard. Well, because my screen's big, what is something else? So I picked this up for $1. You'll remember this company. It's from the early 90s. I didn't pay much attention to them, but I had no idea that one of my favorite artists drew a book for the company. So now I'm on the hunt for number one because this is issue two. Let me see if I can hide the logo so you can just see the name of the company. You remember that company, Dennis?
Oh, Defiant, Warriors of Plasm.
Nope, War Dancer, baby.
Oh, I was close because that was one of their titles.
Yeah, but dude, this is drawn. I had no idea. This is drawn
Jim
by
Shooter.
Alan Weiss.
I
Al,
know Jim Shooter was involved heavily with that.
well, it's his company,
Yeah.
but this is actually written by Alan and Jim Shooter, and Alan gets top billing. But Alan is like one of those guys that his art is just phenomenal. He just didn't do enough of it. So, I found this for $1, and I know there's more than one. I think there's like 6 issues. I just want to get number one. So I've had this for a couple weeks now. I have not read it because I want to read number one first. So, uh,
Ah,
Alan Weiss, man, dude.
very nice. I was gonna say I was a big fan of when those came out. I think I was in Sheboygan at that time, and they came through. And God, had I known you had that, I might even have one of my signed copies yet. Now it makes me want to look. So I'll show you a couple of things that I got, and maybe when Andy's showing, I'm going to run and see if I still have it.
You
Because I have
do, because now I'm very curious. Even if you only have one of number one, if I can borrow it just so I can read it, I still want to buy it. But yeah, so Alan's one of those guys. Did not do enough work.
nice. Yeah, I will. I will check it out. We wound up going. So we were on almost a 2 week trip. We went up to Niagara Falls for our 30th anniversary, and we did a lot. We drove across Canada. We came down and took the coal steam ferry, the old coal ferry from Michigan. We stopped in Lansing, Michigan, and then hopped on the ferry, went over to Wisconsin, crossed the thing. You're looking at the 80s trivia champ of the SS Badger right here. Won a cool deck of cards. And yeah, so anyway, we were gone visiting family throughout Wisconsin and then down into Chicago. So yeah, we got back. There was I got the bank.
Wait, you gotta read the comment from AJ. It's to you.
Oh, betting that Dennis can't name any song from his T-shirt other than "Shout at the Devil," like "Helter Skelter." Helter Skelter, no, 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 Helter Skelter. Yeah. Nice.
Hey, by the way, so Blackjack says loved Alan Weiss's Defender stuff. He drew interiors in the Defenders. Now you have me intrigued. I'm pretty sure he did some covers, but I don't think he did any interiors. Please, if he did, let me know.
Oh. Well,
that's right, Marcus. At least the Slacker's going to make Heroes this year. Hard to believe it's been a year since he blew off Heroes Con.
Right? Yeah, blew it off. Hey, at least it's on Father's Day weekend where it belongs, so I can make it. So I'm just going to show, this is, I'll pull up the website. I'll share it here in a minute. We stopped at Lansing, Michigan. So one of the things that we do is we're hitting all 50 capitals, 50 state capitals, and we do tours and everything of them. Lansing, Michigan, even though I lived up there, was one I never really cared about going, but we hit it. We ate at a really nice Cuban restaurant there, and a block away, my wife goes, "Hey, there's a comic shop right up the block." I'm like, we checked on the website. I'm like, it looks cute. We'll go in there. And I'll pull up the website, but I will say this. It much bigger. It at least doubled in size. It's called, here, let me just share.
Now, here's something that's weird. So I'm assuming the only way your wife found that comic shop was because she must have Googled or mapped or something when you were eating lunch, right?
No, we were walking by. She saw it up the street.
Oh, she saw it.
So I looked it up.
Here's the difference between your wife and mine. If my wife, when we were walking in a different town, saw something like that, she would have not said a word because she knows I'd want to go in it.
Oh, yeah. No, I did. We didn't have a lot of time, but man, I spent 20, 30 minutes in there. We just didn't have a lot of time. But they got comic books, they got games, and it's a cool shop. And like I said, when I saw the pictures, I'm like, that's cute. Let's stop in. Oh, yeah, they took over like the entire shop next to it, and like it at least doubled in size from what you saw. So anyway, Summit from Lansing, they had books and games, and all good. And
wow, you were there for 30 minutes and still did not find the time to find me a friendship gift. That's nice.
Now, that requires digging through books like you do all day at Heroes. And I just didn't have that kind of time. Not to mention, I'd be texting you, dude, you got this, and I didn't have time. But one of the cool things is they had gotten in a collection of old Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And there's a number of things that I picked up. And back from the companion set, I wound up getting both of the books. They didn't have the box set, but these books are in really good shape. I had the basic and the expert set. So now I've got the companions. They did have a complete box set of the Immortals, which is the gold box. $250 for it. That was just outside of. I'm not paying that. I'm sorry. Their stuff was reasonable, but yeah, I'm not forking that over for.
That's right, man. Your cutoff was $245, and you're like, that $5. You're out of here, buddy.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling you, this is cool. This is the next level up stuff. So
I mean, what year is that?
Familiar with the old red box set? and then the expert was the blue. This was the companion, which was the third set.
So what year was that?
Oh, this would have been, let's see, this would have been early 80s, mid 80s. 84.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So, it's just good stuff, but, it's kind of the old school kind of stuff. Like I said, the books were in really nice shape. And, but anyway, kind of a historic piece. This is cool stuff.
That's cool. Well, so over the weekend, this past weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we took a trip down to Greenville, South Carolina. As you know, our friend Rob Young and his wife host the South Carolina Comic Con, but they have a beautiful store called Borderlands Comics and Games. And they moved into this new location last November. It's huge. It's a beautiful store. When we were there in the spring for the convention, we didn't really get a good chance to check it out. So we stopped in. We stopped in. I did some searching through their back issues, and I was able to pick up the 5 issues I needed to complete my Warlock 1 through 8 run. Because I had 1, 2, and 5. So I needed 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And not only did he have, issues 1 and 2 and 5 as well, but he had all the ones I needed and multiples of a few of them. So I could pick, condition and stuff like that. So Randy said, Gil Kane goodness, they are. Now, for those in the know, issue 9 was the first one by Jim Starlin. I don't own that, but I own all the reprints of that stuff. So I just didn't feel like buying those since I kind of own them already, but I didn't own these. And yeah, it's Gil Kane goodness. It is, it's just fun stuff. I'd say the average price was, let's see, 10, 12. Well, let's see. I paid 10, 12 bucks, $9, $9, and $9. Average price was around $9. So each. So yeah, so I was thrilled with that.
That's
Now I just
awesome. And Rob's got a great store. I mean, chances are, if you're looking for it, he probably has copies somewhere.
yeah, and we went out to dinner with him that night. What's up, Phil? Zaid Comics. What is up? We went out to dinner with him that night, and at where'd we go? Oh, just the Carolina Ale House. Nothing special, but it was on Main Street, in Greenville. He was not at the store when we were there. His son was, and he was like, "Oh man, I got so much, cool stuff in the back." And I was like, "Don't worry. Next time when Dennis and I come down, because we're going to record one of the DNA shows live from there, we'll peruse what's in the back."
Yeah, he got a Dungeons and Dragons collection in that is the mother load. You are talking the Holy Grail. He was telling me about the white box sets and stuff that he got in, some of the original Judge art. We are going to find time to go down, and we are going to broadcast directly from there. That way he will pull it out. It's going to be really cool stuff.
Look, buddy, I don't know what type of show you're doing. Nothing's being pulled out when we do the show live. Good Lord, Dennis, you're so gross.
There's a reason why we are never PG.
That's right. And then we need to, man, we've got so many different places to do live shows. We want to do it from there. We want to do a live show from our buddy Tracy's store, Needless Things or Needless Toys and Essentials.
And collectibles.
Randy Howell posting a link. Our buddy Zaid Comics, his campaign Lost Pages 3. There's the link. Go check it out. Richie Dupe, what is up? Hail to us and Comicsgate. You know it. All right. Do you have something else to show, or are you out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I wound up picking up a number of modules and stuff. This one was complete. They actually bag them, and it's complete with the original one. N2, the Forest Oracle. Another really cool one. Some of these I used to own, some of these I did not. But, this one, I was just looking. This one was also a 1984 module, but this one is complete. So it's got all the maps and everything into it. I did get one that I'll show you. It's not complete. It's missing the map, but you get what you can. This one had the cool green background, and because it's the forest one, it's kind of foresty themed, so that's cool. But like I also picked up second edition Shadowdale because this was a cool series back then, and that one is missing the one map, so that was kind of a bummer. But I did, like I said, I found some cool stuff. So
those bastards! I hope it was discounted because it's missing the map.
Yeah, it was, but they marked it. They're very good. You show your next one. I'm going to see if I can't find that book in the signed ones.
I will do that. Let me do this. Hello. So there was we did a video a few months ago spotlighting a campaign for a Tarzan book, an oversized Tarzan book that was reprinting some Tarzan comics that came out overseas. And, the guy contacted me and asked if we would do that. And I was like, oh, of course. I love Tarzan. I backed it. And then he's the publisher, of course. And he actually sent me some foreign edition hardcovers. And, I love foreign edition comic books. I collect them when I find old ones. Unless they're really, really pricey, I'll usually buy them. I don't care. Superman, Batman, X-Men, those are some I have. Doesn't really matter the title. It's just the fact that it's a foreign reprint. I love that stuff. So he sent me a care package, and I didn't know what to expect. Holy crap, did he hook me up? And I'll go through some of these. He sent me these two right here. So Solomon Kane and Swamp Thing. And these are a little bit bigger than comic book size. Look how thick these are. I mean, these are just beautiful, beautiful collections. So the Swamp Thing is from the Alan Moore run. Let me see if I can see what issue number. Okay, so this collects issue number 54 through 63. It's from Darkwood Publishing. Can't really read the rest because it is in a foreign language, but nice introduction stuff, and really nice print quality. I am kind of, I'm a little like, man, I wish I could read these, but at the same time, it doesn't bother me that I can't, because then I can just focus on the pretty artwork. I like this era of Swamp Thing. I don't really own many of them. I used to, but when I did a purge, I got rid of stuff. So it's nice to have some of this stuff back. And like I said, I like the art in this stuff. Wow, look at that Hawk Woman. Look at what she's wearing. She's like, hello, I'm barely covering anything. Yeah. So that's the Swamp Thing one. Very nice. How many pages is this? 200. So this thing is almost 300 pages. So that's cool. The Solomon Kane. This actually does have some Alan Weiss artwork in it. Let's see. Yep, it's got Alan Weiss. I think Mike Zeck, Howard Chaykin. This thing is Wait a second. Is that right? That page count? Yeah, this thing is also 300 pages. It's in color and black and white. I'm looking for a specific page here to show you guys. Let's see. Right here, this story from Call the Barbarian, Alan Weiss. AJ says, I think I have that issue with that Hawkman. That's cool. But there's also, and this is one of the best jobs, and I actually do own the magazine it's from because Alan Weiss story inked by Neil Adams. I mean, that right there is worth the price of admission. So Alan Weiss didn't draw a lot, but when he did, it was gorgeous. So this Solomon Kane is really cool. And
AJ,
then
I'm just wondering, do you have all the Hawkman books? I mean, I know you got a lot. I'm just curious.
oh, by the way, you didn't see it. Did you see the Hawkwoman I showed, Dennis?
No, I was looking
Dude.
and I do not have any of my Defiant comics, it looks like, anymore.
Oh, dude, let me show you this. This cracks me up. I couldn't believe I'm just flipping through this swamp thing to find something to show these guys. Print quality, and I run across this page with Hawkwoman, Hawk Girl, whatever, and I'm like, wow, look at that costume. Oh man, now I gotta hope it shouldn't be that hard to find. Come on. Okay. I'm going way too far in. Where was it? You've got to see this. I've seen strippers wear more up top. Put it that way. Ah, of course I can't. I can't find it, so I'll find it and show you when you come over. But oh damn it! Have you ever done that thing? You're flipping through a book, and you're like, I can't find it, and then you go to close it, and the last thing you flip is the actual page you were looking for, but the book was closing, so it closed. And you're like, no, that was it. Now I'm determined. Hold on. Damn it, man. Oh, come. Oh, wait.
I feel like we need the SpongeBob.
I found it.
Reader.
Dude, look at that top.
Yeah.
Too thin strip. It's like suspenders, and that's it. Is this like stripper Hawk Girl?
Wow. Nice.
So, but this was the best one, and you've seen these because you've been here.
Yeah.
Conan.
Oh, those are
now,
cool.
What's so cool about it is, look how big this book is compared to the Swamp Thing. It's freaking huge. Huge. And it's the best part for me about this book. Don't forget, Alan Weiss even did some. Oh, I've got Steel Grip Starkey. That I do have. And those he did. He created the character. So let's see. This book is 344 pages. This whole book is just black and white goodness. Whole book, black and white. It reprints. Let's see. Savage Sword of Conan 65 through 71. And like I said, all black and white. Oh my God, this shot of Conan. Oops, wrong way. Right there. Just, oops, gorgeous. Ugh, stupid camera. There it is. Love that. But it starts off with a fantastic Gil Kane job. So out of the gate, just some great Gil Kane goodness. So this is a book I need to stop dilly-dallying and start pouring through. I've had these books for at least a month now, and I've just been so busy I haven't had a chance to look through them. So that was some of the stuff I want to show you guys. Really nice. AJ says, actually, I don't think that's Hawker. I think it's another Thangarian. Oh, whatever. I like what she's wearing. Richie says, "How do those straps stay in place?" The same way J Lo's green dress did 20 years ago. A little bit of that glue for cloth to skin contact, I guess.
Well, maybe it wasn't Hawk Girl. Maybe it was Hawk Woman.
That's right. Blackjack just picked up Marvel's Human Fly #7 because of the Alan Weiss cover, even though Romita altered the bear. What? Hold on now. See, you guys are getting me. I got to Google that because I didn't know he did a cover to Human Fly. So now let me see that. Human Fly #7. Was it an Alan Weiss cover? Is it? Wow. Damn if you are correct, sir. That is an Alan Weiss cover. And yeah, that bear could be altered some. I don't know why he would mess with the bear though. But yeah, that's an Alan Weiss cover. Alan Weiss, born in 1955, I believe. So AJ says I can hear him saying it in a very harsh tone. It is not Shiera or Kendra, Dennis.
That's what he would say too. And he would be shaking his finger at you, Andy.
They're not whores, and they wouldn't dress like that.
He's going.
And by the way, if you want to see a badass, bloodthirsty, bloodletting, barbarian, bombastic book, Kor-Drath the Reckoning, there's the link. 76 pages of barbarian action. Just finished page 60 today. So you guys can go check out that book. Oh, look at this. Just read War Dancer #1 a few weeks ago. Well, I know I could find it online and read it, but I'm so old school where I like holding books in my hands and reading them that way. So I just got to wait. I just have to wait until hopefully I find it for $1 because that's how much I paid for #2. So I'm hoping I can find #1 for $1. Heroes Con is right around the corner. Even though there is a smaller one-day show this weekend, about an hour from here, I just don't have the time. So, and I'm sure Dennis doesn't either.
Nope. Busy this weekend.
Busy. He is busy, he says, this weekend.
I have no time this weekend. I've got my nephew staying with me this weekend.
Oh, is he now?
He is.
So he's coming over on what? Saturday morning?
Yep, right after swim.
Even when Weiss inked over Sandy Plunkett a few times, his unique style always showed through. Yes, that is true. And I do know what you're talking about. I can't remember the book, but I actually had, let me see if I can find it. Alan actually inked me, and I drew a picture, a steel grip Starkey. I was able to get in touch with Alan and talked to him on the phone. This was about 2005, 2006. And he drew a picture of First Man for me, which I love. It's just gorgeous. He did such a great job. And I did that steel grip Starkey and pencil, and he inked it. So I'm looking to see if I can find it. Oh, a few Night Mask covers. I didn't know that. Do you know who Steel Grip Starkey is, Dennis?
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
No,
You've never heard of Steel? It was from Epic.
You say this all the time. Oh my God, everybody knows that. And yet, when asked with your wife and everybody else we know, nobody else has ever heard of half this stuff either. Now, I'm sure that you have, and that is great. No, so show me who it is.
I'm going to show the pencils I did. So this is back in 2005, so 18 years ago. I'll show you guys the pencils, and then I'll show the inks. Randy says 16 pages to go. Andy's racing Aaron. we might have a little competition going on. So this is my drawing of Steel Grip Starkey. The one thing I remember about when I was drawing this is it was on, I don't know what, it was on Bristol, but it was rough. Like the paper had a real, rough texture to it.
Of course you
Marcus
do,
has
man.
good taste, unlike Dennis. So these are my pencils, and let me show you the inks to it. What the hell? This usually shows in order. All right, let me see. I think I go this way. Oh yeah, and there's the inks from '06 by Steel Grip Starkey creator Alan Weiss. I want to say I have this original, but I don't remember. It was kind of like a blue collar Tom Strong. You're right. But yeah, so I can say I was able to be inked by Alan Weiss. He did a phenomenal job. I have to look to see if I have this original now, because I'd like to see what he was, go back and reflect on what he was possibly using, because I'm not sure. That's a really small hammer for such a big guy. It's not the size of the hammer; it's what you do with it. If Dennis had a hammer that size and hit me in the head, I'd probably just look at him and be like, is there a bug in here? But if Steel Grip Starkey hit me in the head with that hammer, it would go through my head.
You know what? We can test that at supper tonight. I'll hit you with that hammer, and we'll see. You guys won't be hearing Andy for a while. Maybe at Heroes he'll be back.
What does that? Well, then the book never gets done. Why would you
it'll
do
just
that?
be a few weeks later. That's sorry everybody in advance, but Andy brought it on himself.
Oh, please. Now let me see if I can find the Alan Weiss drawn First Man for you guys. That's what people with small hammers always say. Exactly. Wait a second. Is that a shot at me?
While you're digging that up, let me show something.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got more stuff. So
Oh,
check this out, guys. A book and record. This is one I did not own as a kid. The Black Hole, and it is cool. Let me try and make it larger.
book and record and Dennis's nickname in college.
Yep, Black Hole.
Oh, you agree?
This is it's not the LPs. I've got both sizes of them, but if you guys saw the movie, it's got Vincent. They got some of the shots from it. This is actually just really cool stuff. The album is intact in the back, and it's actually in really, really decent shape. So that's kind of the hard part when you find them. Are they going to, have scratches all over them? Are they going to be playable? Are they warped? And this one actually is in really nice shape. Somebody just asked, Dennis, do you have the gold key issue of Black Hole? Yes, I do. I wound up having to find them. They're difficult to get a hold of, but anyway, we've got take a look at that, see the pictures, hear the record, read the book. You guys know I do some of my book and records where I play it and actually go through and just let you guys listen. I think I will do that for this one. If you guys want to hear it, let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll record it and pop it up on the DNA channel. So just let me know what your thoughts are. But I'll give you the spoiler. Look at that. They escape. Whoa! So I hope you've all seen it.
Found most of the Steel Grip Starkey and Dollar Bin. Need the last issue, then I will binge read it. I mean, it shouldn't be hard. There weren't that many, that's for sure. Here is the Alan Weiss First Man that he did for me. Available. He did this in 05. This is available in the First Man Program book, which I honestly do not know if it's an add-on or not. to the Kor-Drath campaign because I don't know if I had enough left to do it as an add-on. But just seeing this, God, if I could have had Alan Weiss draw first man pages, that would have been freaking awesome. AJ wants you to read the Ernest Borgnine parts out loud.
I see that. You know what? If he's got parts in the book, I have to read it and listen to it first. You know what? If he's got his parts, I would be glad to. Like when he goes back, I remember he went back to the ship and he tried taking it. So I'll be happy to do that.
Oh, you know you will. You know you will. From an art standpoint, real quick, I love the pencil technique Alan has. It looks like he uses a soft pencil lead, so he can almost use it like a brush and really just kind of pop in these nice black areas. Then he'll use a thinner pencil, it looks like, to do some rendering out of it and stuff. Anyhow, really great job by him. Now I need to educate Dennis on Steel Grip Starkey. Somebody has to educate this poor fool. It usually does always come down to me, but that's fine. Because, I'm doing him a service because I guarantee when we go to Heroes Con, he will have these on his wish list to look for. I mean, I guarantee it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you will. Here we go. Let's look at Steel Grip Starkey in the all-purpose power tool. Yeah, just the title.
Huh.
Epic Comics. How you never heard of this?
Nope. And I guarantee it, even with all the comic collections I've appraised and stuff like that, I've never seen that. Nobody had it in their collection.
That's because nobody wanted to sell it. They all pulled them out before they put their comics out for sale and tucked them away in their safe deposit box like you have your X-Men #1. Look at this gorgeous artwork. Now, I think, let me see here. Alan drew it, wrote it. James Sherman did the inking on it. I think, I don't think I have the full run, to be honest, because towards the end, and we'll look at the detail. Back then, Dennis is like, oh, I'm only about X-Men and stuff. Letting this great stuff go by.
God, I don't even remember seeing it on the shelves. I'm not joking. It's like a complete gap, like it never existed.
Well, we've got proof it did. Well, and Alan actually did.
Because it's in the dollar book, so you might be able to find me the whole series. And what was it? A 6-issue miniseries?
We're gonna look. But the thing is, somebody mentioned Tom Strong. Alan actually drew some Tom Strong stuff, and I've got that, and that stuff was fantastic. All right, let's see how many issues this was. It was 6. Let's see what number 6 looked like. I want to say it might have gone downhill some. Let's see. Ink by Joseph Rubinstein. I take that back. Joe and Alan are great. All right. I'm going to have to look. Make sure I've got the whole run. If not, I'm going to have to get me some Steel Grip Starkey. I'll steal them from Dennis.
Gonna have to.
Look at that good stuff. Now I need to see issue 5. Yes, 6 issues. It came out 86 and 87. Was Alan Moore's Tom Strong inspired from Steel Grip Starkey? I doubt it. I mean, I honestly don't know. Oh, this is why. Okay, so like issue 5, he didn't draw. Val Merrick did. And I don't know. It looks like he was kind of trying to do Alan Weiss style some. But I don't know. I would probably, just looking at it, probably pass even for, well, if it's only $1, I guess I'd get it. Oh, that's it. That's why he drew issue 4. This is why I might only have 1, 2, and maybe 3. Oh my God, he didn't draw issue 3 either. Oh, see, guys,
Well, the
this is the
myth, the
problem.
legend has just been shattered. Live on this stream, everything Andy thought is just come crashing down. That's it. Turn the stream off, hit the power buttons, we're done.
No, this is but on a serious note, this is why I probably only have 1 and 2 because once I saw that he was done drawing the stuff with 3 and 4, I probably just gave up on it. But now I know I have to get issue 6 because issue 6 is by him, and I really think one of Alan's best inkers ever is Joe Rubenstein, and Joe inked it. So I'll have to get it. Let's see. Blackjack cover 124, Plunkett and Weiss. All right, I'll have to look at that. But see, he didn't do any. I don't think he did interiors of any defenders. He did though. What was the other one I was thinking of? He did the Tom Strong. He did a great issue of Captain America that was the first appearance of somebody. So once again, it's that one issue that I always like, but it's kind of it's not super expensive, but it's a little pricier because it's the first appearance of somebody. Never heard of it, but oh wait, David says, yeah, Dennis never heard of it, but it looks cool. Yeah, it does, and that's why you get it. So let's see, which number was it? Defenders 124. Let's see. And he did one issue of Shazam as well, which I do own, but I'm actually thinking, I wouldn't mind getting a CG Seed or a very like near mint copy of it because it's just such a nice book. Oh shit, I didn't know he drew that cover. Get out of town. Yep. Sandy Plunkett, inked by Alan Weiss. Sandy Plunkett, another artist. Now I know Dennis owns this because he has every issue. Wait, do you have every issue or are you still looking for some? Of Defenders.
I think I'm missing one random issue that I didn't know I was missing, like 122. I'd have to pull it up. I've got the complete run. I thought I did, but I think I was missing one. I don't know if I had found it at the last show.
Oh, this is another nice Sandy Plunkett cover.
I do.
Can't tell who inked it at that size. So that's cool. And I agree. You want to see real power tools in action? Well, don't go over to my house or Dennis's because we hire people for that type of stuff. But you can back Rob Hunter's Death Raider and see a very cool story and pick up an awesome shirt that Rob does have available. So get that while you're there as well.
So it looks like on Defenders, I'm missing some of the price variants. Looks like I'm missing the Mark Jeweler variant. And it's issue 112. That is the only one I'm missing right now. That's to complete the run.
So that'll complete the run, but the variant, the jeweler variants, you just want to have as well. Is that what you're saying?
On the X-Men stuff, I'm a completist, so I do get the jewelers and the price variants. Where they were 30 cents and they had the 35-cent variants and the 25 and 30. So I did collect those. I don't know if I'm going to do that for the Defenders or any of the ones like that, but.
Carl says, "Hey, Dennis."
Oh, Carl! I was just talking with him. Carl went and found a really, really awesome book. And we were talking about doing a road trip sometime. And Stuntman #1. Now, you guys are really quick. So you guys let me know. First person who published Stuntman #1 in the chat wins. I'm not going to tell you what you're going to win. Maybe a congratulations. But yeah, he got a slabbed copy and it looked really cool. Carl always finds really cool older books.
Now, this is, like I said, I want to get another copy of this. in really nice shape. And I'll be honest, the one I have could be, I haven't looked at in a while. So if the one I have is in really nice shape, then I want to get a beat up copy to put on my spin rack. Alan Weiss drawing this one issue of Shazam. It was issue 34. Issue 35 was by Don Newton, who I also love. But this is so um, far off from the usual way people think of Shazam because it's so simplified because of CC Beck style, who created Captain Marvel Shazam. But man, I saw this as a kid in the back issue thing, and I was just like, holy crap, this is inked by Joe Rubinstein. Just love this art. Uh, it's just so great looking.
Marcus did win, but who was the publisher? That's what I want to know. This would be the cool thing to remember. But you got it right. It was Jack Kirby and Joe Simon.
Look at that. This is where DC and Marvel should have teamed up. Captain America fights Captain Nazi. Dun, dun, dun. I actually got to draw this guy for DC.
I can tell. Look at that. Marcus was first. Blackjack was literally a second behind. And Randy with a question mark. You are all right. It is Harvey 1946. So that's what Carl found, a slabbed copy of Stuntman #1. I actually wish I could, wish it was.
But wait, what's the, did you say what the grade is?
I did not say what the grade was. I believe, and if Carl's listening, I believe it was a 6.5 restored purple, if I remember. But still, for that book, that's pretty cool. I think that's a hell of a find.
Now, getting back to this real quick, I will say that I'm not sure that Alan's style of giving Billy Batson just the black dots for eyes, it's a 6.5, he says, like CC Beck drew him, is a good idea. Because it really doesn't fit with Alan's style to just go that simple black dot for eyes. So that might not have been the best. But this shot of Shazam, I love. If I could own this page, man, that would be so cool.
So, guys, you need to find out who owns that page because
that's Andy right. And then after this issue, like I said, it was Don Newton, and but Alan did do the cover to the next issue, which I'll show you guys. Just kind of burning through this. So that's it for this one. Let's see the next one real fast so you can see the cover. So there's the cover. This is why I thought he drew two issues because of the cover. But no, Don Newton, another favorite of mine, drew this issue, colored by Corey Adams, who colored the previous issue, who I believe was or is Neil Adams, is it his daughter or his first wife? I can't remember. But anyhow, and then yes, Amish Ninja, you nailed it. I have him in my long box back there. Alan did 2 issues of the Avengers. He sure did. They're early 200s, I think, if memory serves. But I do have those. Those are awesome. Don Newton definitely did a better representation of Captain Marvel in regards to kind of sticking with the CC Beck style and adding his own to it. He, for those that don't know, Don Newton was a huge Captain Marvel fan and even had a Captain Marvel costume that he wore to Halloween parties and stuff. You could probably Google it and find a picture of him wearing it. He was a great artist that unfortunately passed away, I believe, in 1983. And what is she showing me? Courtney, my daughter's texting me something. At the age, I think he was only like 42 when he unfortunately passed away. So this is another issue I already have, but I definitely need to find another copy of both those for the spin rack.
Nice.
Weiss did a cover of Codename Spitfire. Really? Now
New Universe stuff.
I know Dennis bought all that stuff.
I did. I did get rid of them, and slowly I've been picking up some of the old number ones. I actually thought it was kind of fun. I liked it at the time. I thought it was different, and I got sucked into it. And then, it became uncool, and it was one of the casualties of the purge. One of the purges.
Oh, man. Dennis just goes out on a Oh, what's that?
So this is something I had never seen before. This is for Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition. This is Night of the Vampire. It's an audio CD book. It's a box set, and it's Mistra. I have never seen this. I've never saw them in any of the stores. So what it is it comes with the CD, and it has all the audio, and then it comes with its book. It comes with maps and everything like that. And then as you play the module, you go through. It's like almost like a solo adventure. You play it, and then it'll tell you what track to read. So you have the CD queued up, and then you just go to whatever track, and then it plays what goes on, and it gives you all the stats and everything. It's a complete box set. So it wound up coming with the cool maps and stuff from the box sets. This was kind of neat stuff. And it even came with like their handouts. So there's spot in there for handouts. This is one of the tools that I use when I'm DMing and stuff. I'll give handouts and stuff like that to people. So then
whoa. When you're DMing a game, you give handies to people?
Dennis.
Gross.
Yeah.
God.
So Mr. CDs are hilarious. The Red Steel one is good too. So you've had them. So I never saw them at any of them. We had multiple gaming shops and stuff that we frequented. I never saw one before. So I saw that one. I was like, wow, I have to pick that one up. So glad to finish.
I actually got in the mail, and it's in the house, or I would show it, from Nasser and Donald DeLay. I got the latest edition of Brutus. Is it Brutus the Badass? I'm so bad with titles. I got that, Volume 2. The first one was fantastic. I know I let you borrow it. I don't know if you backed Volume 2 or not. But I got that in the mail. That is in the house to read over the weekend as well. And then the other thing I got, let me back up and get it. I got, this deserves a little full screen treatment, so I'm just going to switch this over. I got The Art of Ariel Olivetti, a nice 8.5 by 11 soft cover book. It's 96 pages. It spotlights his artwork. It's got his little bio in the back. Wow, I didn't know he was born in 1957. I didn't realize he was, I thought he was in the 60s like us. Late 60s. I like his colored stuff, his painting. Yeah, Brutus the Badass. That's what I thought. So I got Volume 2. I wish I could show it to you guys, but it's in the house. So I love his black and white stuff, art, but his colored work is really nice as well. He actually did a tutorial on painting that I watched, and this is a year or two ago, and I actually followed along, he was doing Captain America, so I did a Captain America. I've never showed it because not that great of a painter, but I should have taken more time on it. But I mean, he did the Space Ghost series, and I still need to get the trade paperback of it because I'm a huge Space Ghost fan. I just love it. I love this dude's artwork. So I had to back this when it was on Kickstarter. So there you go.
Very cool.
There you go.
I wound up just snagging a few of the old. I had ditched all my second, so I did find the Wizards, and I did find a Thieves book, and I did find a Fighters. So I'm just kind of slowly I said he got in a nice collection, and I'm just kind of repiecing some of my old stuff together. I wish I wouldn't have got rid of it. Space Ghost is cool, by the way.
AJ says Dennis DMing gives a whole new meaning to Eye of the Beholder.
That's right.
Ew. All right, guys, we just wanted to pop in on a Friday afternoon, do a little show and tell, and just talk to you guys. We like doing live streams other than the Dennis and Andy show.
It's just been a while. I've been busy. Andy's been busy. And, we just needed a little time. So before supper tonight, we figured we'd hop on. And now I got to go have supper with this guy, too. It's too much Andy
That's
time.
Right. But, before we go, we've got a little Kor-Drath The Reckoning. As I stated earlier, I am 60 pages into the book out of 76. I can actually, let me see real quick. What's the best way I can do this? I can do this. And there. Look at that. I'm spoiling the whole book for you. Pause it and zoom in as tight as you can to see if you can see any of this. But those are the inked files for the book so far. So boom. Encore Art of Liam Sharp, Volume 3 with slipcase. I did not do the slipcase, but I did get Volumes 1, 2, and 3. So I still have Volume 3 to look through as well. That's another book on my stack. That came to me a couple weeks ago. So anyhow, Kor-Drath The Reckoning, guys, check it out. 76 pages. I know all you wonderful people watching this stream have already backed it. And if you're going, I haven't, what are you waiting for? The link is in the description below. It's because of your support that allows us to create this book and get it to you guys. 16 pages left to draw. You can read pages 1 through 8 here. You can go to Kor-Drath.com, link in the description below for that, to read pages 1 through 11. One of them is a little naughty, if you will. And there's the gaming module, so you can read the book and play the game. Dennis is writing a 24-page, minimum 24 pages, might be more, you never know. Gaming module, totally different story that he's creating for the module compared to the graphic novel. Randy, thank you, as always. We did run a mirror campaign, so if you total the campaigns, it's $85,246. 90,000 unlocks the next stretch goal, which is the 7x10 Necronite character card. Great art on the front by myself and Dan Lawless, and his playable stats on the back. Play him in the Kor-Drath game, play him in another role-playing game, and just convert the stats. Easy as pie. And this will be the 4th playable character card, so you'll have 4 characters you can play. And of course, everybody's going to get that. And I'm just looking for it over on the side so I can show it.
The map.
Where is it? The map.
The map.
Shattered Reach map. Everybody gets the Shattered Reach map as well. Go get yourself a beautiful Lilith t-shirt featuring the beautiful Bud Root artwork. Or get yourself the Kor-Drath t-shirt. That is metal. It's got a nice custom tag with Astounding Comics, my signature edition t-shirt, and pick up a beanie in case your head gets chilly like mine does. And if it doesn't, everybody's wearing beanies. They just look good. So get it, be cool, and thank you guys for joining us. And you were right. Fund My Comic is getting real popular now. Very hardcore, thinking about popping it on there as well. So you never know, we might do that too. But definitely down the road, if not Kor-Drath, if not this one, thinking about Fund My Comic for sure. It is definitely gaining steam. Looks cool. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And there you go. Randy posted the link for Fund My Comic, so go check it out. And guys, we will catch you Wednesday, 5 p.m. Our guest is the ever ever formidable, awesome Mike Barron coming on the show to talk about the next project, Bronze Star, that he's writing, art by Pat Broderick. So join us Wednesday at 5 p.m. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Well, I was going to say, hold on. We're
Go
going
ahead.
to be dropping. We just did our recorded reviews. Instead of movie reviews, we watched two shows, The Diplomat and Citadel. So The Diplomat should drop tonight, and Citadel tomorrow. So check out those reviews. So stay tuned, and you got to be there for Mike. Mike's awesome.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Be safe.